He is the most loved and the most hated genius on earth. A man who dreams bigger than entire countries, who gambles everything he has, and who refuses to slow down. Some people call him a visionary. Others call him reckless. But no matter what you think of him, one thing is certain. Elon Musk is rewriting the future. This is his story. Elon Musk was born in Pretoria, South Africa in 1971. From the outside, his childhood looked normal. But inside his home, life was far from easy. His father was brilliant and complicated. Elon would later say that living with him was like emotional torture. He grew up feeling alone, misunderstood, and constantly overwhelmed by a mind that wouldn't stop thinking. At school, he was quiet, different. And for that, he paid a heavy price. Bullies beat him so badly that he was once hospitalized for weeks. While other kids played outside, Elon hid in libraries, reading science fiction, physics, rockets, and engineering books for hours without stopping. He wasn't escaping reality. He was building the blueprint for the future. When he was 12 years old, he coded and sold his first video game for $500. And at that moment, he realized something powerful. He didn't need to fit into the world he was born into. He could build a new one. At 17, Elon left South Africa and never looked back. He went to Canada, then the United States, chasing the place he believed he belonged, the center of innovation. He had no money, no connections, no safety net, but he had an idea. If he could get inside the world of technology, he could change everything. In 1995, he founded his first company, Zip2. He slept on the office floor, showered at the YMCA, and coded all night. Within 4 years, he sold it for over $300 million. He was 28. Most people would retire, but Elon wasn't driven by money. He was driven by obsession. Then came XCOM, the company that would become PayPal. He wanted to revolutionize online banking, but the board didn't trust his vision. They pushed him out while he was on vacation. He came back to find himself fired from the company he created. Most people would break, but Elon took the pain and turned it into fuel. With the money he earned, he did something insane. He bet everything, literally everything, and on 3 industries that were considered impossible to break into: electric cars, rockets, and solar energy. People laughed, experts mocked him, investors ran away. They said, "You can't build a car company. You can't compete with NASA. You can't change the energy industry." But Elon Musk lives in a world where "you can't" doesn't exist. He created Tesla, a company that almost died 3 times. The factories failed, the batteries exploded, the cars wouldn't work, and they were losing millions every day. He had to borrow money for rent, and in one Christmas, Tesla was just hours away from bankruptcy, and then the miracle happened. A last-minute investment saved the company. The Model S launched, and the world realized something. Electric cars weren't the future. They were the present. But Tesla was not the only impossible dream. SpaceX was the biggest gamble of all. He didn't want to create rockets. He wanted to make humanity a multi-planet species. People said he was crazy. When his first rocket exploded, they mocked him. When the second one exploded, investors panicked. When the third exploded, even his team began to lose hope. He had 1 rocket left, 1 chance. If it failed, SpaceX was dead. He was days away from bankruptcy. And then, against all odds, the 4th rocket launched successfully. It reached orbit, SpaceX survived, and NASA signed a contract that changed everything. From that moment on, Elon Musk stopped being the crazy billionaire and became the man who brought rockets back to life. But genius comes at a cost. While he built companies that changed the world, his personal life fell apart. Relationships broke, friendships ended. He slept in factories, worked 100-hour weeks, and pushed himself to the edge of collapse. He once said, "Being me is not as fun as it may seem." Behind the memes, the interviews, and the headlines is a man who carries the weight of impossible expectations. A man who wants to save the world, but often struggles to save himself. Elon Musk is not perfect. He is chaotic, relentless, emotional, and unpredictable. But he is also the reason electric cars became mainstream. He made space exciting again. He pushed the world toward cleaner energy. He challenged governments, industries, and the limits of what we think is possible. And whether you love him or hate him, one truth remains. He refuses to accept the world the way it is. He believes in the world as it could be, and he is willing to give everything, even his own peace, to build it. Elon Musk is not just a billionaire. He is a force of nature, a man who will not stop, a man who cannot stop, a man rewriting the future, one impossible idea at a time. And this is only the beginning.